Hi, my name is Sophie Gebrayes. My privilege is to lead the Lutheran World Federation team here in Ethiopia. I'm reaching out to you from my office in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. There are 200 of us, and it's our privilege to work with you in partnership with the Australian Lutheran World Service. There are more than 10 million Lutherans in the country, but your help goes to whomever need the help most, no strings attached. Survivors of the war in Tigray, and also of the ongoing conflict in Amhara, refugees fleeing the crisis in Sudan, people living in poverty in areas like Amhara and Oromia. It's tough work with many challenges, and there are times on the front line when it can be really scary. I rely on my Christian faith, knowing that Jesus walks alongside us, and count it a blessing that we can take your care to people who feel forgotten by the world. And our story is not about conflict and sadness and tragedy. There are also joys and satisfaction. Let me tell you a story that I like to tell. It's a story about Luther, and he's not Lutheran, nor is he German. But this is someone I met in Tigray back in 2021 when we were distributing non-food items that were purchased through your support, through the Act Appeal ETH221. And it was in a camp called Ethiopia. And when I got there to be part of the distribution, of the organizing, I was so surprised because the camp was so well organized. And I was asking, who is this camp manager? Because I wanted him right away on my team. And then they introduced me to Siyeson Jonas, and he was an ITP, a displaced person, coming from a little town called Ndaga Arbi, next to Aksum, a very historical town in Tigray. And during flight and during displacement, he was separated with his very young wife. And he was very sad, so we gave him a job and he became a community development facilitator, supporting us in Ethiopia camp, selecting beneficiaries, organizing the camp, etc. And then a few months later, actually, he was reunited with his wife. And she also was lucky, and she found a job as a midwife with the International Organization for Migration. So their fortunes started changing. And a year later, when I went back in my regular monitoring trip, I saw that they had a child and they had settled, in Mekelle. And to my surprise, they had named their firstborn Luther. And I asked why, and they said to me that it's because our fortunes turned because of you, the Lutherans. You came to us in the darkest moment of our lives. So these are the kinds of stories that we like to tell also, and we have plenty of them through your support and the support of others. So on behalf of all of us, thank you for bringing love to life. God bless you. Thank you.